Economic factors. Economic forces. Economic goal. Economic growth. Economic inequality. Economic integration. Economic interests. Economic policy. Economic power. Economic prosperity. Economic reform. Economic relations. Economic relationships. Economic resources. Economic sector. Economic stability. Economic status. Economic structure. Economic success. Economic system. Economic theory. Economic value. Economic welfare. Educational institution. Educational opportunity. Educational policy. Educational program. Educational provision. Educational qualification. Educational research. Educational setting. Educational system. Effective communication. Effective implementation. Effective intervention. Effective management. Effective method. Effective participation. Effective policy. Effective treatment. Electronic access. Electronic communication. Electronic media. Electronic resources. Electronic version. Emotional impact. Emotional intelligence. Emotional reaction. Emotional response. Emotional support. Empirical data. Empirical evidence. Empirical investigation. Empirical research. Empirical study. Empirical support. Empirical work. Employ a method. Employ a technique. Employment opportunities. Encounter difficulties. Encounter problems. Encourage the development. Engage in an activity. Enhance learning. Enhance performance. Enormous amount. Enormous impact. Entire period. Entire range. Entirely clear. Entirely different. Entirely new. Environmental changes. Environmental concern. Environmental consequences. Environmental damage. Environmental degradation. Environmental effects. Environmental factors. Environmental impact. Environmental issues. Environmental policy. Environmental pollution. Environmental protection. Equal access. Equal opportunity. Equal status. Equal treatment. Equally important. Equally likely. Equally true. Equally valid. Essential component. Essential element. Essential feature. Essential function. Essential information. Essential role. Establish a relationship. Established order. Established practice. Established principle. Ethical consideration. Ethical dilemma. Ethical issue. Ethical principle. Ethical problem. Ethical question. Ethnic community. Ethnic differences. Ethnic diversity. Ethnic group. Ethnic identity. Ethnic minority. Ethnic origin. Ever-changing. Ever-increasing. Evolutionary process. Evolutionary theory. Examine the role. Exceptional case. Exceptional circumstances. Exercise authority. Existing data. Existing research. Existing structure. Expand rapidly. Experience difficulties. Experience problems. Experiential learning. Experimental conditions. Experimental data. Experimental design. Experimental evidence. Experimental method. Experimental research. Experimental results. Experimental study. Experimental work. Expert opinion. Explanatory power. Explore further. Explore an issue. Extended period. Extensive research. Extensively used. External environment. External factors. External forces. External influences. External source. External threat. External world. Extract data. Extract information. Extremely complex. Extremely powerful. Extremely sensitive. Extremely useful. Extremely valuable. Face difficulties. Face discrimination. Face a challenge. Face a dilemma. Face a problem. Facial expression. Facilitate the development. Factual information. Fair treatment. Fairly clear. Fairly common. Fairly obvious. Fairly straightforward. Fall into the category. Far removed. Federal agency. Federal government. Federal state. Feminist movement. Field research. Final analysis. Final answer. Final chapter. Final decision. Final outcome. Final phase. Final point. Final position. Final product. Final result. Final section. Final stage. Final step. Final version. Financial affairs. Financial assistance. Financial institution. Financial management. Financial market. Financial problem. Financial resources. Financial support. Find evidence. Find information. Finite number. Firmly established. First author. First contact. First draft. First encounter. First generation. First impression. First phase. First priority. Flexible approach. Focal point. Focus attention. Focus on an aspect. Follow a format. Follow a procedure. Follow instructions. Following chapter. Foreign currency. Foreign investment. Foreign investor. Foreign policy. Formal structure. Free access. Free movement. Freely available. Frequently cited. Frequently found. Frequently referred. Frequently used. Fulfill an obligation. Full analysis. Full employment. Full information. Full participation. Full potential. Full range. Fuller discussion. Fully aware. Fully developed. Fully informed. Fully integrated. Fully realized. Fully understand. Functional requirement. Fundamental aspect. Fundamental assumption. Fundamental change. Fundamental component. Fundamental difference. Fundamental importance. Fundamental principle. Fundamental problem. Fundamental question. Fundamentally different. Further analysis. Further consideration. Further development. Further divided. Further evidence. Further explanation. Further information. Further investigation. Further research. Further study. Future development. Future prospects. Future research. Future study. Gain access. Gain information. Gain insight. Gather data. Gather information. Gender equality. Gender stereotype. General agreement. General approach. General argument. General aspect. General category. General conclusion. General consensus. General definition. General feature. General formula. General overview. General principle. General statement. General tendency. General theory. General trend. Generally accepted. Generally agree. Generally assumed.